protest. We're demanding that Governor Newsom took the gas tax. We are demanding that President Biden took price control on gas. High gas prices is causing the price of everything to go up. We're against America and they are against the poor. Stop the gasoline tax. Stop price gouging. Somos los Brown Berets, grupo de hechos civiles. Alto precio, alto de la gasolina. Compañías de gasolina han violado los derechos de los consumidores. Esas compañías son un cartel contra la economía de Estados Unidos, contra la gente pobre. They're against the poor people, the rich cigar-carrying Arabs, the rich people who own the gasoline companies. They don't care about the poor people. They just want to make another buck. And that's why we're here to stop high prices of gasoline.
You know, it's sad because some of them work very far away and they depend on their car to get them to go drop off their children at school, at the daycare, and go on to work. This is breaking the people down. Even more than the markets and wherever we buy things, they're so expensive. Why? Because the trucks bring the food to the markets and the gas prices are so high.
And they pass it on to consumers.
I don't know what happened to the politicians that are supposed to be making the laws and the bills so they could help us through this. They're just standing by. You don't see them here by our side trying to stop this. We announced this everywhere, and they did not come.
Gun violence, everything is going crazy right now. But you know what? Some of this stuff is something that we can help. And I know the politicians can do something about this gas prices. Come on, Billy Newsom. I voted for you, and I kept my support for you when you needed it. And we need your help. Not having to pay this. It's crazy. This isn't a rich city. You know, it doesn't matter that as a fact because everybody's crying about paying $4 for a price of gas in the rest of the United States. We're at double that. So, politicians out there, we need your help. We need change right now.
An hour. Earlier in the week it was just over 8. I mean, come on. Now, you know what we need? We need the politicians, we need the city council, we need the school district board members, the superintendent of the school district to get out here, take off their suit and ties and their fancy dresses and come out here and meet us on the streets and get your hands dirty with the rest of us holding signs and pounding the pavement.
Right.
Get the blue collar worker mentality and get out here. Get out from behind your desk and join us.
Exactly.
This is where it's at. This is where we're supposed to be. Is on the streets, rallying, marching, protesting. All this is corporate greed. I don't care what anybody says. And this guy right here, he has the corner, this part of the town cornered because he's the only station right here. And he has the tourists here, the people that work here, and he has the freeway that's right here. So, hey, you either pay it or you got to go drive around trying to get the gas. But this is obscene. This is ridiculous. Even $5 a gallon is ridiculous. You know, the low wage earners are the ones who are going to take the hit the most for this, especially the gardeners. Our gardeners who mow our lawns, people mow our lawns. And who pays for their gas? They pay for it. They got to fill up their trucks, their 5-gallon gas cans to put gas in their lawnmowers, in their backpacks, their weed eaters. Where do you think are they going to be knocking on all their customers' doors to say, hey, the gas, my prices have to go up to mow your lawns, to trim your bushes? They can't, because they're going to end up probably losing some business. It's about equality. It's about love, morals, ethics, and respect. Respect. These gas companies are going to make billions regardless. It's all about maintaining their profit margin. That's all it is. Why don't they cut us some slack? Instead of getting billions in profits, only get 2 billion instead of 3 or 4.
Right.
And then keep these prices down. They're still lining their deep pockets. What about us? What about the low wage earners, the minimum wage earners, and those who are on the low end of the middle class? We're struggling to make ends meet. They're feeling it. They may not at first, but over months and months still to go of all these high gas prices and high prices at the grocery store. How is a family supposed to sustain all of that and make ends meet still? You know, pay the bills. Hey, somebody, borrow from Peter to pay Paul. Is that what they got to do? They got to go take a pink slip to go to get an auto loan based on the value of their car at a high interest rate. Cash in the check, the high interest rate just to make ends meet. It's a perpetual cycle of debt, people. They need help. We need help. And the governor needs to be out here in blue jeans and a t-shirt. All you politicians. Where's the city council? Where's the school district? Where's the superintendents? Hey, what about all your immigrant students in the LAUSD? How do you think they're feeling? Where are you? You should be out here protesting with us. T-shirt and a tennis shoe. Flip-flops. You want to wear flip-flops? Go ahead. You want to be part of the people, then be out here as part of the people. Sitting in your office is not being part of the people. Okay? It's about Chicano power.
Yeah!
Chicano power.
Chicano power.
Viva la raza.
Viva la raza!
People
Viva!
power. People power.
People power right here.
Take off your
People
suits
power.
and ties. Get out here with us. That's what we need.
We care.
Get out here, because we care. We're here.
We care.
You be here.
Stop the high gas prices. 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 Stop the high gas prices.
Represent the communities that are affected by these outrageous gas prices from the corporations who have been feeding in a feeding frenzy upon the populace of the United States, on the populace in particular in California with the gasoline taxes. So we're here to say ya basta. We're here as a Brown Beret National Party, and we're calling for the prices to be reduced. We're calling for compensation to our community, to our brethren, because the gas prices have to be taken down. The taxes have to be brought down and removed on the gasoline. We're sitting on a reserve in Wilmington, California on 365 million barrels. We know that for a fact. There's 5 refineries that are there in our community, and we can't get lower gas prices in the city of Los Angeles. This is outrageous. We're at the port of Los Angeles where they have ships and tankers coming with oil, crude oil, to be refined in our community, which brings about an environmental injustice. So you have an injustice with the gas prices, you have an injustice with the gasoline and the refinement of it, and you're not giving us back nothing, no mitigation whatsoever. You raise the prices to $7.85, almost $8. Who could even live on
Yeah,
that?
it's $8.
We got $8, practically $8 with the taxes of gas prices. Not to mention, we have rent that has gone sky high. We have food in the market that has gone sky high. We have a backlog. We have a backlog on materials that are costing the communities and the businesses of Los Angeles extraordinary amount of deficiencies and extraordinary amount of burden. So here today with the Brown Beret National Party, speaking to bring down the gas prices, we're speaking to you. We're speaking to our community to stand up, and we're speaking for our politicians to stand up and say, ya basta. Join the Chizal for diesel. $7.85, $7.89 for Supreme. From Chevron. Chevron is gouging the people with the gas prices right now. And we're saying that's enough. Gas prices are outrageous, and we're asking for our public officials, our public representatives, the people we pay, their checks. Our tax dollars go to this, and these corporations are just bashing us. They're just gouging us. They're gouging us with these gas prices. It's outrageous. So we want to speak up to our community. We want to speak up to the citizens of Los Angeles and let them know that these gas prices are outrageous, for you to speak up. This is an election time for the primaries. You got all these city council people, supervisors, mayors that are coming into office. They better hear us today. Get out the vote and vote your conscience. Vote consumer prices at the market, at the gas pump. And for Chevron, shame on you, Chevron. Shame on you, Chevron, for these outrageous gas. Shame on you, Chevron, for these outrageous gas prices we have here. So the community, we reach out to you today, and we call upon you to look at these gas prices and say, no more, no more, no more gas prices, no more. These are outrageous. $8 gas prices. Speak up. Speak up. Say something. You know? So we're here to do that. We're here to be the voice. We're here to be the vanguard for the community, for Los Angeles. We appreciate your time to listen, but you need to appreciate at this time to make a difference. We need you to make a difference. We need you to stand up. Here with the Brown Beret National Party, I'm going to hand it over to Dr. David Sanchez.
All right, everyone, about $300 extra per year just to drive. They're taking $300 out of your back pocket and you say nothing? What is wrong with you? It's time to come out here. We're here across the street from Rivera Street. We're protesting high gas prices because it's affecting our community. Understand this. Understand that when people do not drive their cars, people do not spend money, this only means less jobs. So there'll be less jobs for you and for the community. And so that's why it's really important to understand. I'm just going to read this real quick so you know why we're here. We are the Brown Beret National Party. We're not afraid to say, ya basta! Ya basta! We ain't taking this no more. Every time you go to the gas station, they're pickpocketing your wallet. Today we're here to protest the high prices of gasoline and price gouging. This is price gouging at the gas pump. We're demanding that Governor Newsom, that he cut out and stop the gas tax. No more gas tax.
No more gas tax.
No more gas tax. No more gas tax.
Take it up like you promised.
We're also demanding that President Joe Biden put price controls on gasoline. For example, in Mexico they have price controls. We need price controls here. High gas prices is causing everything to go up. It's high. It comes down to highway robbery. We're being held hostage by OPEC and all these other gas companies that are following this big ripoff. This is a big ripoff from us, our community. And the Chicano community, and the Mexican American community, we're saying, ya basta, we're not taking this no more.
We're not taking it anymore.
Jobs will be lost. These foreign companies.
Le pedimos a los políticos que ellos hablen con nosotros, que ellos sean nuestra voz para que todo esto llegue a pararse. No podemos vivir así. Le pedimos a Newsom que por favor quite el gas tax. El gas tax tiene que ser removido.
We're a non-violent group. We're not radicals. We just care. That's who we are. We're peaceful soldiers right here. Peaceful soldiers. We're not going to take this anymore. Los Angeles is not going to take these high gas prices anymore. Give them to somebody else.
David Sanchez. So we're here because we care. We care about the Mexican American community. We care about all communities.
Ya basta! Lower these gas prices, please. Because the gas then translates. Yes. This is the Facebook that will go across all over the Southwest. And it's going to cause less jobs because people are not going to go out. And that's why we're here to stop the high gas prices and stop high prices.
So that's why we're out here. We're out here because we care. And we're out here because
Prices are sky high. I go every single day to the market, and every single day is a penny more, 10 pennies, $1 more. My God, I don't know when it's gonna stop. They just want
it to go down.
They just want people to live in California that are rich. I think that's what they're planning on doing. I think that is what they want. But we're not leaving, are we, Gracie? We're not leaving. We're not leaving Los Angeles. We're gonna change all this. We're gonna change all this. We're gonna vote. We're gonna talk to our politicians. We're gonna make a difference and speak for those that don't say anything, that are quiet. And God knows why they're quiet, but one day they're gonna speak out. I'm sure they are gonna speak out. Because I'm tired about it. That's why I'm here. And what's going to come out of this? It's ridiculous. I mean, do something, nuisance. Politicians, you're out there. You're going to hear me out. You got to do something now.
I want to thank everybody for coming out. That did come out. It's much appreciated because we know that you really care. Because that's what we do. We care so much about the community. We care about the Americans. We care about everybody in America. But right now, this community, this much Mexican American community, this much mixed Latino community needs help. Why do you think that it's good to try and get rid of us? Because we're not. Do you think that that's going to be a plan? But we're not going anywhere. We're staying here. Just like, he came and took our country. No?
Okay, I think the media is for the high prices. I think the state is for the high prices because they want more tax money. The media, I think they're working with the oil companies, to conspire against us. Well, I'm talking about the big major TV television stations. The major television stations, I don't see them coming out here. So it's really important to
Power! Go! Power!